Restylane is a dermal filler that's made up of hyaluronic acid gel, and we have several subtypes of Restylane. One of the most common subtypes which we use for lip enhancement is Restylane Silk because of its softness and its ability to enhance the lip without adding a lot of volume. Many patients are looking for improvement or enhancement in the lip, especially for fine lines and depth defining the border of the lip, but they don't necessarily want the volume that other fillers provide. So this is a very nice option for lip enhancement. Restylane products are comprised of a hyaluronic acid gel which is cross-linked, which means the molecules are actually tightly bound to each other. Their longevity and their density or their thickness is often dependent on how large the molecules are, or the particles of hyaluronic acid, and how densely cross-linked they are. So the larger the molecule, the more dense or firm the product is going to be, and the more cross-links the filler has, it's going to have a longer longevity and have more of a denseness to it. So for example, there are the thicker Restylane products like Lift and Define, which have a larger particle size, and they also have cross-links that hold them together, and those are generally used for contouring thicker skinned areas such as the cheeks. And then there's thinner Restylane products such as regular Restylane or Restylane Silk or Restylane Refine, where they're actually smaller particles that are smoother, and they generally are used for finer, softer skin areas such as fine lines around the mouth, nasolabial folds, or smoker's lines. So depending on the type of condition we're treating, we'll choose a Restylane product that's thicker if we want to define or lift a thick area, such as the cheeks, or we'll choose a thinner Restylane product, such as Silk or regular Restylane or Refine, if we're working on softer areas around the mouth. In general, longevity is based on the amount of product we use. In smaller amounts, some of the Restylane products can last about 6 months, and in some of the larger amounts, some of the Restylane products can last about 9 to 12 months. Restylane has one of the strongest safety histories of all fillers. It was actually the first hyaluronic acid to be approved for cosmetic use in the United States in the early 2000s. It's been used for almost 18 or 19 years in the United States, and it's been used longer in other countries. It is a natural substance found in the human body, which is hyaluronic acid, and there's really no long-term complications because it's a temporary effect and the body slowly breaks it down. Again, over a period of 6 to 12 months, all of these Restylane products are generally dissipated and are out of the body. Restylane Silk is a very safe product. Again, it's made of hyaluronic acid gel, which is found naturally in all human bodies. The body has no reaction to it because it recognizes it as a part of its own tissue. It has a longevity of about 6 to 12 months, depending on the amount and the type of Restylane that we use. In terms of pain level, all Restylane products do have a numbing agent in it called lidocaine, which helps minimize the pain of the procedure and helps make it tolerable and an easy, quick 10 to 15 minute office procedure. There are several things that we ask patients to avoid for a week prior to any Restylane injectable, and those are mainly blood thinners. Those are drinking alcohol and non-steroidal anti-inflammatories such as aspirin, Motrin, Aleve, and then certain vitamin supplements which thin the blood as well, such as vitamin E or fish oils. Those are things that can increase swelling and bruising during the treatment, and if patients refrain from it for 7 days prior, that'll actually help improve the result and minimize the side effects of the procedure. The aftercare for Restylane injections are very similar to other hyaluronic injectable products. Mainly, we apply a soothing gel immediately after the procedure, which is arnica gel. You can also take the oral tablet form, which is arnica tablets for swelling and bruising. Also, icing the area will also help soothe the swelling and the discomfort after the treatments. Usually, the swelling will dissipate within 48 to 72 hours. Restylane products range in cost depending on longevity and also density of the product. So some of the shorter lasting products that are a little thinner, that are used for finer lines, range anywhere from about $600 to $800. Whereas some of our denser, longer lasting fillers that are used for deeper contouring range anywhere from about $800 to $900 per syringe. Keeping in mind that multiple syringes are generally recommended for these areas.